Welcome back for the monthly update. Here we are at the 1st of June and look across and see the folks already out here, the kids getting out of school and out here enjoying the summertime. As we begin, we're beyond Memorial Day and now summer is officially getting ready to start out here at Lake Kiwi. And I tell you, what's so beautiful, again, it rained last night, it's rained even some this morning, but just look how clean and clear the water is at this lake. And that's why people come here to buy on Lake Kiwi, because the pristine color and look of this water and the cove and everything about it. So it's pretty awesome. But we're out here today on double-decker dock. In fact, this dock, if you watch the Lake Bargain Hunt show, it's going to air again this coming Sunday, I understand, but if you watch that show, we did the final scene on this dock for that particular show. So just check it out again. That's the HGTV Lake Bargain Hunt kicking back on Lake Kiwi. Let's start at first of all, let's start at our numbers as we do every month. June, the beginning of June, we got 449 waterfront lots on the market, 29 properties under contract at the moment. So far, 54 have sold this year, 2015. Now, how does that compare to 2014? Well, guess what? 54 sold in 2014. So the exact same number of waterfront lots have sold this year compared to last year at this time. The average sales price this year was $251,349. The average sales price last year, $266,900. So if you look at the numbers, we're down 5.9%, 5.9% drop at this point, but it's still a little bit early in the year to see how that's going to end up. Homes, 205 available, 26 houses under contract. This year, 59 have sold compared to last year, 48 sold last year. Now, one thing that I think is fairly significant at this point is the average sales price. The average sales price this year is $657,930 compared to last year it was $741,354. So a drop of 11.3%, or actually it's down $83,424,000. That's substantial at this point. So what is that telling us? Well, probably because more homes have sold, that a lot of the lower priced homes in that 350 to the 600 range has really been the hot spot that people have been buying. So in fact, we've got some listings still under 500,000 that have covered dock in place, that are over 3,000 square feet, over 4+ bedrooms, 3 baths, that type of thing. So there's still some great values out on the lake, and certainly the larger or the more expensive homes have been struggling a little bit more this year than maybe last year at this point. So that's kind of a look at the numbers. But again, we're just starting June. We've been extremely busy. We've already closed 29 transactions over $10 million in sales in the first 5 months. We're averaging a little over $2 million a month in sales. And that's fantastic at this time of year. We've got here in the next 2 weeks, or between now in the middle of this month, another $3 million of closings and another 11 transactions. So yes, we're staying busy. And if you want to move your property, what's the key to doing that? Well, the key is getting it priced right. So if you have a house, we're always going to recommend that you maybe have an appraisal on your home to understand what the appraiser thinks your market value is. I mean, we certainly have data that we can show you and to kind of back up those numbers. But again, folks, we're not licensed appraisers. We have an opinion, and appraisers call us all the time for our opinion. So that's just the way the thing works. But we would always say, if you're thinking about selling your home, the first step is to get an appraisal and then determine if that's a number that you'd be willing to sell it for. So that's just some advice for you out there. Again, rentals. If you're looking for rental properties, because this particular house that I'm at right now is a rental house, and you can see this wonderful double-decker dock. They've got an extra boat slip here. They've got 4 nice, or really 8 chairs to utilize, a picnic table, lights up here, I mean deep water, and just a nice setup. Fire pit, horseshoe pit, there's a hammock on the property, a lot of cool things. And again, get in touch with Rick Miller, 864-784-9977. He can hook you up, because believe me, it is filling up not only for the summer, but for the Clemson football games in the fall. So make that call and get that set up. you know, again, what's important about selling your property, if it's a house, get it priced right. If it's a piece of property, get it priced right, but also get it cleaned up. We had a lot recently that, you know, for months it was overgrown, and I kept going to the owner and said, look, we really need to get this underbrushed. She spent the money, you know, on that particular case it was about $500 to have the lot underbrushed. Within 2 weeks the property went under contract, and that was the difference. People could walk it, they could see it. Spend $500 is far worth than, you know, leaving your property on the market for 6 months because people can't get into it to take a look at it. So little things like that will make you successful in selling your property. That's all I've got for this month. If you need anything, give us a call. If you'd like for us to come look at your property, evaluate it, give us a call or email us, and 800-682-9098. I'd like to get out and enjoy the lake some today myself. One other quick thing, across the ways you'll see that is Warpath Landing. That landing was just redone this past winter, and it is now open again and a little bit nicer than it was before. So come on out to the lake, check it out.